If you want to understand how men fall in love, you need to forget everything you have heard about romance from movies or social media. Love is not about grand gestures or poetic words. It is about something much deeper, something that happens in ways most people do not realize. Men do not fall in love the way women do. While women often connect through emotions and deep conversations, men fall in love through a process that is tied to how they see themselves with a woman. It is not about who she is alone, but how she makes him feel about himself when he is with her. And if you get this right, you will see the shift. You will see how a man moves from attraction to something real, something lasting. Attraction might spark interest, but it is not what makes a man stay. What makes a man fall deeply is how he experiences life with you. When he starts associating you with feelings of success, happiness, and inner peace, that is when he begins to attach in a way that he cannot easily walk away from. Men are wired to chase purpose. They seek things that give them a sense of achievement. If he starts feeling like you are part of his journey towards something meaningful, his emotions will start anchoring to you in a way that logic cannot break. This is why you might see men leave women who are beautiful and kind, only to commit fully to someone who makes them feel something unique, something irreplaceable. A man will not fall in love because you look perfect. He will fall in love because of how he feels when he is around you. If he feels respected, if he feels like you believe in him, if he feels like his presence in your life makes a difference, that is when he starts thinking about you even when you are not there. That is when he starts imagining a future with you. Love for a man is not about finding the most attractive woman. It is about finding the woman who makes him feel like he is the man he wants to be. Some women make the mistake of thinking they need to impress a man constantly to win his love. They try too hard to be perfect, to say the right things, to look flawless, but that is not what makes a man attach. A man falls in love in moments when he is not trying to, when he looks at you laughing at something silly and realizes he feels at peace, when he is going through a tough time and you do not try to fix it, but you simply stand beside him, making him feel like he is not alone, when he shares a dream or a fear and instead of dismissing it, you listen in a way that makes him feel like what he says matters. These are the moments that make a man's heart open in ways even he does not understand. Men are drawn to mystery, not in the way most people think, but in the sense that they need to feel like there is always something new to discover about you. If he feels like he has figured you out completely in a short time, he may enjoy your company, but he will not feel that deep pull that makes love grow. This is why confidence is so powerful. A woman who has her own life, her own passions, her own standards, creates a space where a man feels excited to keep learning about her. When you are comfortable in your own skin, when you do not seek his validation every moment, you naturally create the kind of energy that makes a man want to keep coming back. Love is not built in a single moment. It is built over time through experiences that make a man feel something he does not want to lose. If you really want a man to fall for you, understand that he needs to feel like he has earned your love. Men do not value what comes too easily. It is not about playing games. It is about having standards. It is about showing through your actions that while you enjoy his presence, you do not need him to complete you. When a man feels like he had to put in effort to win you, he values you more. He respects what he had to work for. When he sees that you could walk away if he does not treat you right, it makes him step up. A man who truly falls in love is not the one who was given everything on a silver platter. It is the one who had to show up consistently because he saw that losing you would be a mistake. One of the strongest ways a man falls in love is when he feels safe enough to be vulnerable with you. Society teaches men to be strong, to hide their emotions, to never show weakness, but every man, no matter how confident or successful, has fears, insecurities, and moments of doubt. If you create a space where he can put his guard down without feeling judged, he will connect with you in a way that he does not with anyone else. That connection is rare, and when a man finds something rare, he holds on to it. Love is not about grand gestures or the right words. It is about how you make a man feel about himself when he is with you. If he feels like a better man, if he feels seen and understood, if he feels like his life is richer with you in it, that is when he falls. That is when he chooses to stay. So if you want a man to truly love you, Stop focusing on trying to impress him. Focus on being the kind of woman who inspires him to be a better version of himself. Because at the end of the day, men do not fall in love with perfection. They fall in love with the woman who makes them feel like they are enough while inspiring them to be more. Why do men sometimes walk away from amazing women and instead fall for someone who seems less impressive on the surface? It is one of the most confusing things to witness. A man meets a woman who seems perfect in every way. She is kind, intelligent, beautiful, and supportive. Yet, instead of staying, he slowly pulls away. Then, before you know it, he is giving his time and love to someone who seems less impressive on the surface. This leaves people wondering why men sometimes walk away from amazing women and instead fall for someone who does not seem to match up. The answer is not about logic. It is about something deeper, something emotional. A man does not fall in love with a checklist. He does not choose a partner based on who looks best on paper. He falls for how a woman makes him feel about himself when he is with her. If a woman, no matter how incredible she is, makes him feel like he is not enough, like he has to constantly prove his worth, or like he is in competition for her love, he may start to withdraw. A man's deepest emotional need is not admiration from a distance. It is feeling valued and accepted for who he is. When he feels like he is always reaching but never arriving, his heart looks for a place where he can just be. Sometimes, a woman is so incredible that a man feels like he cannot live up to what she deserves. He starts doubting himself. He wonders if he can truly make her happy. Instead of rising to the challenge, some men shrink away. They choose a woman who feels easier, someone who does not make them question their worth. It is not because she is better, it is because she makes him feel better about himself. When a man finds a space where he feels respected, appreciated, and needed, he attaches in a way that logic cannot undo. The connection a man forms is not just about how a woman looks or what she achieves. It is about the emotional experience she creates. If a woman is constantly proving how independent she is, showing that she does not really need him, or unintentionally making him feel replaceable, he may admire her but struggle to attach. On the other hand, if another woman makes him feel like he has a meaningful place in her life, like he is needed, like his presence makes a real difference, he will naturally be drawn to her. This is why men sometimes leave what appears to be an amazing woman and choose someone who seems less impressive on the surface. It is not about who is more successful or beautiful. It is about who makes him feel like he belongs. Men fall in love with the woman who sees them, values them, and creates a space where they feel safe to be themselves. When a man finds that feeling, nothing else matters. Not logic, not appearances, not what others think, only the way his heart feels when he is with her. How can a woman create an irresistible emotional presence that naturally pulls a man closer? There is something about certain women that makes men feel drawn to them in a way they cannot explain. It is not just about beauty or intelligence. It is an emotional presence that feels magnetic. Some women can walk into a room and, without saying a word, create an energy that makes a man feel alive and connected. This is not luck. It is not about trying too hard or changing who you are. It is about understanding the deeper layers of attraction that pull a man's heart closer. A woman with an irresistible emotional presence knows how to be fully present in the moment. When she talks to a man, she is not half listening or distracted by her own thoughts. She is engaged. She looks at him in a way that makes him feel seen. She listens, not just with her ears, but with her whole energy. Men crave that feeling of being understood, even if they do not always say it. A woman who can make a man feel like his words matter, like his thoughts are interesting, creates a space he never wants to leave. Confidence plays a huge role, but it is not about arrogance. It is about knowing your worth without needing constant validation. A woman who is comfortable in her own skin naturally draws people in. She does not chase attention. She does not try to impress. She simply exists in a way that says, "I am enough." This confidence is powerful because it makes a man feel safe to be himself. He does not feel like he has to prove anything. He can relax in her presence, and that relaxation turns into deep attachment. A key part of emotional presence is warmth. Men are naturally drawn to women who make them feel good. This does not mean always being happy or pretending everything is perfect. It means having an energy that feels inviting, a genuine smile, a playful laugh, a kind word at the right moment. These small things create an emotional atmosphere that men crave. A woman who brings warmth into a man's life becomes unforgettable. Mystery also plays a role, not in a way that is manipulative, but in a way that keeps a man intrigued. A woman with a strong emotional presence does not reveal everything at once. She allows space for curiosity. She shares her thoughts and feelings, but does not rush to give all of herself away too soon. This keeps the connection exciting and gives a man something to look forward to. The most important part of creating an irresistible emotional presence is being emotionally open, yet self-respecting. A woman who can express her emotions without being overly needy or demanding creates balance. She allows a man to feel close to her without pressuring him. She shows care without losing herself. This balance creates a dynamic that feels natural, effortless, and deeply fulfilling. When a man experiences this kind of connection, he does not just feel attracted, he feels emotionally pulled in a way that he never wants to let go. If you found value in this video, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel to catch all our latest content. Got questions or feedback? Drop them in the comments section and we'll get back to you. Thanks for watching.